Would it really be a complete week without a PlayStation Store sale? We have the games under $20 sale. I saw this go up. I haven't even looked at any of the deals at the sale yet. We're literally opening up the URL as I am speaking on it. So let's give you guys a straight reaction, and if it's a good enough sale, maybe we'll do another video in the future taking a look at some of the best deals. But right away, I see Assassin's Creed Odyssey for $14.99, which I think is pretty good. My dislike for the current breed of Assassin's Creed game aside, Odyssey is one that a lot of people enjoyed, and for the content that you're getting, I think 15 bucks is a pretty decent deal. Would have been better if it was like the complete edition, but hey, what are you gonna do? Death Stranding is 50% off for $19.99. I'm a bit of a shill for this game, I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed it. I get that some people did not. I think it's a game that everybody should play. Initially, I would think that $59.99 would be a little bit of a risky price point to pay, just because, again, it is a little bit of a divisive game. But based on who I talk to, it seems like more people like it than don't like it, just based on talking to friends and stuff like that. Online, it seems to be a little bit more divisive, but again, I think the majority of people did really enjoy it, and I enjoyed it. I think it's a very unique game. I think the game is incredibly compelling. Is it perfect? No. I think this is a game that could be looked at as a bit of a case study, and a lot of games will take ideas from it in the future, but we'll see how that pans out in the future. But $19.99 for Death Stranding is quite good. Resident Evil 2 Deluxe Edition is $19.99. RE2 is fantastic. Can't really go wrong with that. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Breakpoint for $9. I played this when it came out, and it was pretty not great back then. Maybe it's gotten a little bit better, but honestly, I can't speak on what it is now. Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, I can speak on that. That is $6, and that is a freaking awesome game. I think that is the best Tomb Raider game since the reboot happened. I think it's better than the 2013 game. I think it's better than Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Really, really well-made game. Story's good. Gameplay is good. And it's just a really solid game all around. Would give that a strong recommendation. Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition for $17.49. Some of you guys give me crap for always memeing on Final Fantasy 15 and kind of putting it down. Look, the story was not good. I played this game when it came out. I got it a few days before it came out, and I remember it just was a jarring story. The Royal Edition puts it together a little bit nicer, but Final Fantasy 15, from a story standpoint, I don't think it's the greatest game in the world. The gameplay is great. I think the open world's absolutely gorgeous. From a technical standpoint, it is tremendous. Music is solid as well, and for $17.49, I'd say it's a solid pickup. I'd give that a go if you guys are looking for something good. Just don't expect a incredibly compelling narrative out of that one, because I don't think FF15 offers it, but I do think it excels in other areas, so I don't want to completely put it down. Not my favorite Final Fantasy in the world, but $17.50. For all the content that you're getting, I think it's a solid deal. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch Remastered, $14. Thought it was a great JRPG. I think this is a great gateway JRPG as well. If you haven't played a lot of JRPGs in the past, I think Ni no Kuni is a really good one to get into. I think anybody can really enjoy it. Art style is obviously tremendous. Gameplay is pretty straightforward as well. 14 bucks for it, I think, is pretty solid. You got Naruto Storm Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy. That's Storm 1, Storm 2, and Storm 3. $19.99. I would say if you're looking to pick this up, just get Storm Legacy. You know, thinking you don't have Storm 4, because that way you'll get all the content. But if you already have Storm 4, Storm Trilogy is quite good. All three of these games are pretty solid. It's just Storm 1's single-player component is kind of garbage, but the gameplay is still pretty good. Storm 2, Storm 3, those game single-player components are really, really great. So, yeah, even if you're not the biggest Naruto fan in the world, those games are just fun fighting games, and the story is pretty good. It follows the anime pretty identically, at least in the case of Storm 2. Storm 3 kind of goes off the rails a little bit for obvious reasons, based on when it came out, but still fun fighting games nonetheless. Storm 4 is on sale for $12. Detroit Become Human is 13 bucks. I would say that's pretty good for Detroit. If I recall correctly, Detroit was a PlayStation Plus freebie, I think back in the summer of last year. What else we got? Dragon Ball FighterZ is $9, great fighting game there. Team Sonic Racing, $17.99. COD Infinite Warfare, which actually has a pretty good campaign, $19.79. Infamous Second Son, you guys know I got a sim for my Infamous Second Son, $9.99 for that is pretty good. I believe that's on the PlayStation 5 Instant Game Collection. Don't quote me on that. I haven't been, looking through that too in depth. But there you have it with that. What else we got? Persona 5 Vanilla is $8. Uncharted Lost Legacy, $13. Wish that was at the $9.99 price point, but is what it is as far as that's concerned. Bloodborne is $13. Obviously, Bloodborne is tremendous. Far Cry 4 is $6.59. That's actually a pretty good deal. South Park: The Stick of Truth. This is low-key a really good deal. $9.89 for this. I remember when this game was coming out, I was like, bruh, South Park as a turn-based RPG? Yeah, good luck with that one. Well, good luck they had, because Obsidian delivered an awesome turn-based RPG. I'm not a big South Park fan. I think I watched a few episodes while I was hammered, and I don't even remember them. But I got really into the humor of this game. I got into the combat. The combat's pretty simplistic. It follows the South Park art style, and I think it looks great. Just a really well-made RPG. I think if you're a South Park fan, obviously that's going to enhance your enjoyment even more out of the game. I like the game, and I'm not even, a big South Park guy, but if you're a South Park fan, okay, you're probably really, really going to enjoy that game. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition is $4.49. Look, I've simmed for that game so many times. It is a tremendous open world action adventure game. I use the word open world loosely just because when people say open world these days, you think of the grandiose open worlds like a Witcher 3 or, some of the other open world games that have come out. Sleeping Dogs is a little bit more of a smaller open world, but at the time it was pretty big. But really, it's got a more focused presentation that I really like. The hand-to-hand combat is great. Story is really good. I really want a sequel. Don't know if we'll ever get that, but we'll see. Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition for $5.09 is pretty decent as well. It's Titanfall 2, a lot of people will say great things about that game. Hitman HD Enhanced Edition, that's Blood Money, as well as Hitman Absolution, I believe it was called? Yeah, Absolution. The 2013 game, I think it was. Absolution is what I enjoyed. I played a lot of it on PC. I dug it. A lot of people will say Blood Money is the best game in the Hitman franchise, so take that for what it's worth. Check it out if you're interested. Order 1886, how about that? That's $13. Look, I've seen that game down to $5 before, so that's actually not a really great deal if we're talking about, comparing price history, but it's a game that, when it came out, a lot of opinions were had about it, a lot of not great opinions, but if you can get it on the cheap, it's actually not a bad pickup given that the main issue with the game was the length, but obviously that's remedied when you're not paying $60 for the game, like you don't feel as gypped off. But yeah, maybe we'll get an order 1887 one day. Gravity Rush 2 is $15. Again, some of these deals just not in line with like historic lows. Like Gravity Rush 2 is absolutely worth $15, but yeah, it's been cheaper. It's been down to like $9 before. Vampire is down to $9.99. I think that's actually low-key a pretty good deal. Go check that out if you're interested. Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition, $9.99. That's really solid. Killzone Shadowfall's down to $9.99. Final Fantasy 15 Episode Arden is down to $2.49. That's not all too bad. Mirror's Edge Catalyst for $4. What else we got? Anything good? Dishonored Definitive Edition for $6 is quite good. Prey Digital Deluxe Edition for $12 I think is pretty good. Prototype for $5.99. Dot Hack GU Last Recode for $9.99. There's actually some really solid deals here. Deus Ex Mankind Divided for $4.49. So yeah, check out the sale for yourself. I think I'm kind of running in circles at this point. We're getting towards the end of it, I think. Yeah. Oh wow, there's actually more pages of deals here. There's a lot of deals, so maybe we will do another video taking a look at the best deals of the sale. I'll spend some time taking a look through it in its entirety, and we will get back to you guys on that one. But the sale is looking pretty decent. Some of these deals, again, not historic lows. Like Order 1886 probably wouldn't pick that up right now. Gravity Rush 2 probably wouldn't pick that up right now. Murder Soul Suspect is down to $2. How about that? I just saw that. But yeah, still some pretty good deals. Just keep in mind, some of these games have been cheaper in the past, but a game like Just Cause 3 for $4, yeah, that's pretty freaking good. That's gonna wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.